Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we defeated the Four Kings and Gravelord Nito, getting two more of the Lord Souls we need to light the Lord Vessel and beat the game. We're down to only one left, but before we do that, today we're over here at Andre, because I want to do a little bit of shopping. Hello.
That's an odd ember you have there. I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I never found the final blacksmith. I don't need the final blacksmith, but I would like to do that at some point. Anyways, I want to get the armor smith box so I can upgrade my armor without having to go to this guy, and then I want to upgrade my armor a little bit if I can find it. There we go. So, the brass equipment. Upgrading your armor gives you very, 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 very small amounts of a bonus. But I'm not using my Twinkling Titanite for anything else, so I might as well, right? Give it a little bit of a... Okay, going from 1 to 2 was a pretty big difference. And I can either save this Titanite to work on the chest armor, or upgrade one of these for very low returns. The leggings aren't terrible, and I don't know if I'm going to be getting any more Twinkling Titanite. I'm not going to buy Twinkling Titanite to upgrade the equipment. It's just not worth it, I think. So I'll just do the legs.
Don't get yourself not.
Yeah. So, upgrading your armor gives such a small change to your overall defenses, it's not worth the effort. Excuse me. But, if you're not using your Titanite for anything else, you might as well, right? So, we have one Lord Soul remaining. Behind one of the final Gold Fog gates that despawned after I placed the Lord Vessel. And that final Gold Fog gate, if you remember, was over this way in Anor Londo. The big guys are gone, right? With the illusion destroyed. Yep. Is that Smo? Is it a statue of Smo? It is. Huh. Never really noticed. Does that mean that Ornstein's on the other side? Probably. So going through Anor Londo with the illusion shattered is a lot easier because most of the enemies are gone. Not that it would have been that hard to get over here anyways. It's very dark over here, but we'll fix that soon enough. First things first, we got a big old hallway with a big old dog. That's a boar. Boars are not dogs, in case you were curious. Why am I bouncing? That's interesting. Okay. Looks like you need a little bit of a lightning spear to the face. Okay. I probably didn't need to use the great one. Okay, so these boars do not enjoy lightning. Good to know. Where's the other one? There are two. I know there are two. I played this game before. There you are. What if I do a little bit of this? That did not really work. Up. Okay, that did work, but it didn't one-shot you. Ow. Didn't two-shot you. Did three-shot you. Fair enough. And I don't have to worry about saving my spells because there's a bonfire right here. And we've made it to the Grand Archives, the library. I love going to the library and learning about many things. So the Grand Archives is very confusing. Very confusing to navigate. And is, I believe, full of guys that hit you with spells? Which means our hat that increases all the spell damage that we do, but also increases the spell damage that we take. It's probably not the best hat to be wearing right now. And there are many of these little crystal boys that are not super threatening, but I have apparently decided that I don't want to dodge attacks. And there's this guy. He drops a broken pendant. I'll read about that in a second, but we need that to get into the DLC area. Oh, I'm sorry, the Duke's Archives, not the Grand Archives. The Grand Archives is from DS3, I think. This motherfucker can teleport? That's rude. Where'd he go? Just pelting me with spells from a mile away? Very rude. If I could see where he is shooting from, that would be fantastic. Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, that did a lot of damage to me. Hold on. You stand by. So I've apparently decided that I'm not going to unequip this hat, and I'm instead going to do the gamer move of just not getting hit by any spells. Which shouldn't be too hard. Spells are a lot easier to avoid than other attacks, in my opinion. Alright, what's my goal here? I mean, my goal here is clearly to kill them before they kill me, but I would like to do that in a way that doesn't involve me getting pelted by arrows. And apparently that's kind of hard to do. I am mid-rolling now, which is not ideal. But I've made the executive decision that I want to look like a paladin, because that's what I feel like my character is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a paladin, so I want to look like one. And more defenses means I take less damage, which is good. And more Twinkling Titanite. Apparently I should have waited a second before I upgraded my pants. That's fine, I can upgrade my pants more. The +1 upgrades seem to be very bad, but the +2 upgrades seem to be like a little bit better. So, getting +2 pants might be a decent idea. That's what we in the business like to call a failed ambush. Okay, more Twinkling Titanite. Guess I can upgrade my chest anyways. You have a really hard time judging distance with these guys. I ended up sitting at the bonfire that I had double kindled in the Tomb of the Giants to just top off my Estus real quick. I'm not going to go back to that every time, but since I was warping anyways, it just made sense to top up. Okay, you're fake. How do I want to start this? Do I want to start with Wrath of the Gods, or do I just want to start meleeing? Let's start with Wrath of the Gods. Or finish with Wrath of the Gods. That works too. Crystal Knight Shield. Let's read that. Okay, so it's just a Knight Shield, but the Crystal version. The Crystal versions have very low durability and cannot be repaired, but are much stronger. And let's look at that key that I just got, the pendant. Yeah, broken pendant. Broken stone pendant, deeply enchanted. Half of a broken stone pendant, the vine appears to originate from Ulasil. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distant air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. If men of this age can't sense its power, how can I sense it? How about that, huh? Alright, up we go. Up and down and all around. Going through this place is a pain in the butt. Attacking in this narrow hallway is also a pain in the butt. Let's lure this guy out here so I can fight him in the open. Ow! The guy does some damage, especially if I don't dodge correctly. Alright. Run over here and heal. He's gonna backstab me, isn't he? No? Apparently not. Oh, he parried me! What a gamer. I'm not very good at doing that. There we go. I'm surprised that guy doesn't drop anything. He's wearing some cool equipment. I feel like he should drop like something. Ooh, Crystal Lizard. Get it! Ah, get it! Got it. And more Twinkling Titanite to upgrade my armor more. Very good. So here is finally time to use my Ring of Sacrifice that I've been saving for the entire game. Let's go. So this fight isn't really a fight. After a while, he'll do this and just insta-kill you. Which puts you here in jail. We're in jail now. Very sad. But we didn't lose anything because we used our ring. And let's put back on our Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. And light this bonfire and sit at it. So we can level up. Let's level up our faith. And we can reinforce our armor with that Twinkling Titanite that we just got. Okay, so this is 2 Titanite for 5 defense. Sounds good to me. Okay, 4 Titanite for level 5 is probably not it. So I think we're going to go to Brass plus 2. Brass Legs plus 2. Okay, the gauntlets are absolutely not worth it. Like, it gives me one physical defense and one magic defense. That is very not worth it. I'm gonna save up to keep leveling the legs, I think. And again, nothing I'm doing here is worth it, in my opinion. So, do what I say, not what I do. Don't level your armor unless you're running out of things to do. So these guys over here are not very helpful in escaping. But you know what is helpful for escaping? The guard who's leaning against our gate, asleep, who has the key. So we're breaking out. The alarm has been sounded. Gotta go turn that alarm off before we get caught. That guy's just running, apparently. Okay, so first things first, there are doors here that I should be ignoring so that I can go turn the alarm off. Okay. They're all coming for me. There's not a whole lot I can do about that, but I'll top off before they get here. And they don't have a ton of poise, so I can just whack them while they're trying to get me. I'm just gonna ignore all the doors for now. And make my way to the alarm. I mean, after I've killed all these things, there's no reason to turn the alarm off, I think. I don't think they, like, respawn indefinitely. But the noise is not pleasant to hear. Just straight up. These guys seem to be having some trouble pathfinding. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Emit Force has been kind of awkward. Let me try using it here. I see pretty good. What was that? Alright, up we go. Turn this shit off. Bad music. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. And we get the giant door key. Some of the squid people down there are crying. If I remember right, one of them in there drops something unique. And by unique, I mean they just drop it. The squid people are significantly less threatening than I remember them being. Dark Souls is a funny sort of game. Like, everything in my head feels like it was impossible. and then I actually play it again, and most of it is like easier than I remember. And some of it's harder than I remember, but most of it's like easier than I remember. Right, these squiddies have something on them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're harder to kill, therefore they're special. Oh, we get a miracle, soothing sunlight. And bountiful sunlight. New miracles are nice. I believe these are just like the best heals in the game. Bountiful sunlight, special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere, priestess of the sun, gradual HP restoration for self and vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, grant their blessings to a great many warriors. Gradual HP restoration, okay, and soothing sunlight. Special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere, priestess of the sun, restores high HP for self and vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cares by all, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this requires 48 faith. And 2 spell slots? Oh, Lord. No, 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 no. Hi.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge, so close but just out of reach. The thought offends me so, I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, eh?
I do. I'll let you out, but I don't have the key.
Hello again. As a...
Okay, we need to find the key to free Mr. Big Hat. I think it's in here somewhere. I don't think it would be anywhere else. So let's find the key to free him. We did skip every door. Well, we skipped most of the doors on our way down, so we could turn off the alarm. So let's find out which one leads to this key. Are you the key? Yes. Fair enough. Okay. I'm assuming that key is for this door. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for a different door. Who knows? It is not for this door. Okay, don't hold up. Don't mind me. Give me a minute, Mr. Logan. Don't go raging out on us. I do believe there's some platforming to do in this area. Like some very minor platforming. I don't remember where or how to do it, but I do remember it being here. Is the answer just to drop down here? No, that's where I just killed that guy. If I were a key, where would I be? I would be in a cell with someone. Why was that key in the cell? Can we talk about that? Oh, this is what the extra key's for. It's for this door. Is this just a key to get another key? No, that's a large soul of a brave warrior. Okay. Speaking of these souls, I have... Oh, there's something down there. Speaking of souls, I have a ton of soul items stockpiled, including some boss souls that I still don't know what I'm going to do with. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with those boss souls. I'm definitely going to use them for souls. I'm not making any of the items from them anymore. But how the fuck do I get down there? That is a great question. How in the fuck do I get down there? Okay, I think I need to go that way. Well, there's an item up there. I am rather confused. I think there should be another snake up here. Only one got past me, and I think it was that one. Maybe there won't be another snake up here? This is the way out with the big key, the giant door key that we found. But that's not the way I want to go. Okay. Okay. There's a platform down there that I can drop to. Good. Maiden equipment and a white seance ring. What is the white seance ring? Oh, it grants additional attunement slots. It's like this one, but different. A divine ring entrusted to the head bishop of the Way of White and apostle to Allfather Lloyd, uncle to Lord Gwyn. It grants additional attunement slots. The head bishop of the Way of the White is the guardian of law and caste and one of the great royals of Thorland. And then we got maiden armor. Maiden. Blah, blah, blah. While soft and well made, they do not offer much in the way of defense, making them ill-suited to use in battle. Do I need to drop down there? No, that just leads to the bonfire. How do I get to... How do I get to the item under there? How do I get to that item? Is there like a drop-off over here that I missed? Like... I don't want to rest at the bonfire and respawn everything. I'm just going to use my Estus. Did I miss something over here, I guess is the question. I don't think that I did. I'm being bullied. Why am I using my Estus slots instead of the Great Heals? Oh, duh, there's a door here. I forgot there's a door here. Okay, and the item is right there. So I just drop down and get it, and I'm assuming this is the key I need to free... No? Where is the key to free... Big Hat? That's concerning. That is very concerning, huh? Maybe it's in the archives. I thought it was for sure in here somewhere. If I drop down, am I gonna die? It's like a kind of like a large drop. Uh-huh. Oh, this should be fine. Yes. Is the key up here? No. That is not how I expected that to work. Okay, fair enough. Time for the fun side quest of getting my souls back. What if I try to avoid damage instead of just standing there and taking it? Strange concept, I know, but it might be the strategy I need. Yeah, I don't know where the key is to free Big Hat. It must be in the archives somewhere. Unless I just missed it. I don't think that I did. I got the item up there. That leads to the exit. Or did I get that item? I'll look when I climb up. Alright, I need to drop down over here. I'm fucking dead. Yeah. That was a bad place to go after. Okay, but my bloodstain should be down there now, I think, so that should be easier to get to. The thing about having a little bit of poise is I can just sit there and take it if I feel like being lazy. Okay, is my bloodstain down there, though? It is. Good. Don't have to do the perilous platforming again. I might need to look up where the key is to free Big Cat. Because I thought it was in here, and if I'm wrong, that means I'm going to be looking around for it for quite a while. Just ignore the squids. Don't mind me. This guy wants to follow me. He can be my guest. Anyone else want to come down? No? Okay, cool. Time to leave, I think. I will, between videos, look up where that key is, probably. Just because I do not remember. Oh. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Got a new shield. Very nice. Have I seen this shield before? Caduceus Kite Shield. Medium metal shield decorated by an ancient blue Caduceus, a standard widely used shield. Alright, I think my goal for the rest of the video is to just leave this place. Okay. I got the item up there. I've never been over there. I don't think that's actually a place. I think that's just like set dressing. So if there is an item in here that I missed, it's behind like a hidden wall or something. Oh, hello. I don't think I've missed anything in the tower. Which means the key has to be in the archive somewhere. Like in the main part of it. Can this guy not climb ladders? No, he can't. He's just really bad at it. Okay. I'll just ignore him then. Got a bow. We got a guy ambushing me. A successful ambush. Congratulations. You did good, kid. Oh, they dropped a little bit of humanity for me. That's nice. I knew that guy was going to be there. Got a new bow. Alright, and back we are in the main part of the Tao of Duke's Archives, and we are immediately being shot. Okay. Let's deal with this guy first. Well, deal with the one that we can actually kill. I don't know if I can deal with that guy, and I think that this is a decent spot to stop. Next time we will continue exploring the Duke's archive, hopefully find the key to free Big Hat Logan. I might look it up between videos, I might not. I might just wander around for a little bit and save the looking up for when I'm actually desperate. I'll probably do that, actually. I'll probably not look it up, and then if by the time we're done with this area I still don't have the key, then I'll look it up. That feels like a good idea to me. Can we talk about this view? It's a nice view. Got some crystal structures. We got the sun peeking out over here. We got some forests. Got a. We got something floating in the sky that's probably not supposed to be there. It's a good view. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.